Hello everyone, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. So this is a visual novel that's secretly a horror game, and this time Jet is not around or in before. We decided to break off at this point, but we still will collaborate in a sense. We will kind of cut when we make separate decisions. So like stuff like this, if it shows our whole poet as a single line, we're gonna kind of show what our poems look like differently and how it reacts. You'll probably hear more of that because, like I said, I had the flu. I'm sorry. So we're making a poem, and we have these three characters we can kind of relate towards. I think secretive. I don't know how. I'm just gonna kind of go with things that I guess you kind of relate to, or I could personally kind of relate to. So, and then just kind of see where that goes. So, there's not really much a commentary to make really here. Just kind of going with it, and I have no way how to like kind of communicate with a special girl, so I'm just kind of going with whatever I feel like. Let's go with time, I guess. Doki Doki, I don't know what that is, so heart. Music. That was just kind of an instant thing. I'm a big music person. Unrestrained, forgive. Forgive seems like a good option. Like I said, I'm just kind of going with stuff that could kind of be relatable in a sense. Games. Shame. I'm getting a lot towards this character, but passion, horror. That was kind of when I was going towards that character, but at the same time, as you guys can see, no scars. That's not what I meant to do. Together. Can I go back? History. No, I can't. I just accidentally chose one. I have a bit of a twitchy finger when it comes to my left finger sometimes. So, that was a bit of an accident. It was towards her, so it's probably somewhat related to the last video. So between these two. I think I'll go with Whisper. Okay. Not the character I was expecting. I was trying to aim for Yuri. That's her name. Desire, love, drop desire. Okay, I read those two off. Her beat loud, Destiny, Wrath. I guess that one works. Dark Tears, sure. By the way, I'm taking a guess that this character also likes anime. Sorry, I just saw a message on Discord. I'm gonna take it this character also likes anime. Because when we talked about manga, she kind of perked up. I'm gonna go with dark. Just because, why not? Let's just do that. Hi again, Zap. Let's see you didn't run away on us. By the way, I'm not great doing female voices. I'm not a deep-voiced male, but I'm not a high-pitched one either, as far as I know. So, nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. I'm back at Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging around. Thanks for keeping your promise up. I hope this isn't overwhelming or commitment for you. Overwhelming of a commitment. If I read that the right way, I would have understood that word faster. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. I really don't. It's terrible, I can tell you that. Sayori, gotta remember that. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you're planning to just come up here and hang out or what. But if you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her club room. Like I said. Natsuki finds herself stuck between manga and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Zep always gives it his best as long as he is having fun. That's... I don't know who that's, like, not true for. He helps us with He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Wait. What? Oh yeah, she was a childhood friend. Forgot about that. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. I thought you said twitchy fingers, sorry. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Zap can become good friends too. Don't recommend me to people. I just want to stay home and play my games. Sayori. As usually, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. I'm gonna take my finger off my right mouse button, that way it doesn't do that again. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today. You know... Oh, wait, Sayori. Me? No, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. This means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? I'm doing this all with male voices, and it's kind of weird. I'll try and do a little more higher pitch, just because. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Oh, alright. Well, here. Reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read book, so it should keep your attention even if you don't want to usually read. And well, we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Mana to kick off some scheduled activity for the club. Well, it doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. slept down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literally related by myself like this? Guess I could read some of these book that Yuri gave me. I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I'll probably fall asleep right now. No, read. Close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori's conversation with Maka. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. Sorry if it sounds like I'm reading fast or anything like that. I just, trying to keep this at decent pace without screwing up. Festivals are a chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature sounds too dense and educational. But it's not like that all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to the creative mind. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her I can't think of that word. That's a good point. I really can't think of that word, sorry. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Well, what kind? Well, I guess we could cupcakes. Good thinking. Asuki would love to do that. You're right. Makes the best cupcakes. Why did I not say the name? That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. So, did we just make that poem for no reason? I find myself smiling in the end. Zori is still herself, her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, freaking jeez! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. You freaking don't stand in someone's face! This isn't napping club. No, but no one was doing their part. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Define late. Now that you're in a club, you have less time for anime, you know. It was more of a late match of some games, but okay. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. And that's over my shoulder. See if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. Sorry, I just kind of skipped that thing because I don't know how to do it. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Yeah? Sayori glances around herself. How's it rain all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair is sticking out all around. I ran my finger tips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. And you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. That's true. I've realized that. And there's a collar strain on your hair. Or there's a toothpaste strain. What? Toothpaste. Oh, stain, not strain. On your hair right there. Or now I'm screwing up. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't care. I don't really care about that. You meanie? And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? Well, isn't that the point of, like, vests, though? When you wear, like, blazers? Which she seems to be wearing a vest. Everyone seems to be wearing a vest. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Hey? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button up the blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. It's a weird picture. This is so funny. What is it? Well, I'm just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does this kind of thing. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Struggle to fully close the button near your chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you wouldn't have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Why are you smiling about it? Quit! It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyways, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. It's fair enough. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirl around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get your English. Won't get a boyfriend, right? Peasant! Cut! And I'm back, sorry. Someone decided to message me because I didn't reply to their Discord. What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he won't let you do things like this. You take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. Two things there. One is that's most likely true. Two is I feel like that's a bad hint towards something. Yeah, it's just me. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. That's not how that's fine. That's how this works. Fine. It's a deal. Sorry, I like making little conversations in between the actual conversation. I guess we are really better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. That's impossible to tell you with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Zap, I can't wait to read yours. Wait, no. I guess we did say we had to share them. Yeah, same. Phil sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Sadly, yes. Our relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I could really find much inspiration since I never really did this before. I still don't technically know what a poem is. I need to Google that. I probably should have Googled that before I started this episode. Well, now that's really... Why don't you find someone to share with? What do you call it? I cannot think of the word. I know what a poem is. I just don't remember how a poem works. If it's supposed to be words that rhyme together or... Yeah, I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pour out their poems. Sayori's is all on a wrinkled up sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica's wrote hers in a compassionate notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Just want to say sorry. Some words I know I've never spelled out that much, or rarely spelled out. It's not hard to recognize. I'm sorry. I'm just stoop. That's the best way to put it. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I send my poem with first? Well, the most people I seem to connect with was one of these two, and she's into horror. She's like the leader that would be like, I don't know, we'll go with Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I could trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. It passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. That's the difficult part, is words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that's might be after reading through it. Oh, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. That doesn't seem like how the picture is working, but alright. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gone anywheres. It might take a while for you to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right, just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I most of the time I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is when new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Oh my gosh, I just said that word so easily, and that's the word I had problems with last time. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter as they fit the two together. The result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go on into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with a practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, it isn't supposed to be a literature club. Isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I can't read that. Ghost Under the Light. Higher illuminate ether and glow bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe claims breathing. Sorry if I mess up these words. I really cannot read when people write like this. I'm terrible at it. This is cursive if I'm correct. I don't know. I've thought some writing is cursive, but it's not. It's just fancier than mine. Mine's sloppy and terrible, and a 5-year-old could read it, but then again, I write like a 5-year-old, so... Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible hand. You don't know what my handwriting looks like. I should show a picture of my terrible handwriting to show when people say stuff like that and their handwriting's like that. It's just it irritates me. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read it. Well, I just don't read script very well, or very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Zap. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in our last remaining places of comfort, and able to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's not really, or it's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I did my voice for that person. The second person that was her. Hi, Zap. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, do you ever have any suggestions for a club, like new activities or things we could do? I'm always for listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Zap. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's the sort of barrier that we all need to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And mock of my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some familiarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each others' well-beings. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think the kind of vibe I get when you... So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when you're reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she's like exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experience a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing things. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. The best way to find the kind of style that suits you, everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of style. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way anyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have the sound... I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, okay. Hole in wall. It could have been me. See the directions that speckled protrude. A nosy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too... Don't do that. But it's too late. My retains are scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. So what did you think? It was very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Sorry, had to stretch my hand a bit. That's it. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I just realized, did I read that poem in quiet? Or did I actually, like, read it to you guys? I can't remember. Ah, Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of an epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on specific points. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice of today. Thanks for listening. Gee, this is getting very hot, but I can't turn on a fan. Dang it. Guess Sayori. Because she said she would like the poem, so... Oh my goodness. This is so good, Zap. Huh? Just quit, finger. Stop. There's no way to hold your mouse without your middle finger being on the right. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I still have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what it's like either. Aha. Jeez. Or wait, was Sayori one of the 3 characters running around and she was the one that was getting a lot, like, I don't know, points towards, I guess. River's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Asuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So, when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Zap poem. It's a Zap poem. That's beautiful. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really are a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not really into it yet. But it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's just like I said before. It's like I said before, Zap. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny this. She's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. Oh, that was her saying that, not me. Just really deep voice, which is in, hey, what's up? I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold that to you then. Yay. Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, make me rub the sleepies from my eyes. I just can't help the words she says sleepies. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Beautiful. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this too? No! Just a little bit? You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least makes me feel better about myself. Don't be mean. I'm sorry, but like, I have to give myself some bonuses. I just sit in my room playing no games all day. Still tried my best. You did. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it is a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. It's very true from what I understand of the character so far. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast? You skipped the first class, alright? Didn't you? I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh yeah. Next time I won't forget. I'm gonna save here, just for the factor of I don't know if I can save when I have options. I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Can you save during... Okay, you can. So, yes, I won't overwrite this because this... I just didn't know. So, guys, it's been 41 minutes, and, yeah, this is actually surprisingly fun. I've never tried a visual novel. Oh, jeez. Sorry. I've never tried a visual novel, so it's very interesting, and I did hear this was supposed to be a bit of a horror, you know, hidden gem kind of horror game, from Jet, obviously, and it seems really fun, so I do hope to see you guys in the next episode, and yeah, this should be a really great game to play and enjoy, and I just hope, I hope some people actually get to sit here and watch the series with me. Yeah, just actually hope to see some people around here and enjoy it and commentate with me about what they think of the characters or how you feel about the characters. And yeah, I'm sorry, just kind of getting all this out. And goodbye, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you guys would like to check out some more stuff, go ahead and check out my channel. If you liked it, subscribe. Check out some more. Stay around for the next episode to come out. And bye bye, guys.